Hi, this is Marianne from AMTS. Caroline Rasmussen is our usual FBM pro in the office, and she did a short little video illustrating a new functionality that is available in FBM, but not doing the videos most of the time. The sound was a little wonky, so I am now re-recording the words that Caroline said, more or less, in this tutorial. So here goes. AMTS software is used to formulate diets for cattle and small ruminants. An essential component of formulating good diets is having accurate feed nutrient specifications and prices. This data normally is provided by feed mills and resides in mill management programs. AMTS.Feedbank also known as FBM, moves data between mill software and our formulation software. FBM can import and export data from several mill platforms, including Brill, Format, BestMix, and now Hybrimin. Hybrimin is a German company that makes mill formulation software. For this demonstration, I will assume that you have some working knowledge of FeedbankManager. If you want to see some introductory videos about FeedbankManager, you can find those from our website. Go to our homepage, agmodelsystems.com, click on the drop-down next to Support, and choose Videos. On that page, expand the section on FeedbankManager and click those links to see more detailed information and a demonstration of the use of FBM. This graphic shows how mill software data, ERP system data, FeedbankManager, and the AMTS formulation software interacts. Information can be pulled into FeedbankManager from feed lab analyses. The information that we're going to specifically talk about today is downloading data from Hybrimin. Hybrimin can supply ingredient specifications, mix or product formulas, and prices for the mixes and ingredients. I'll give you a quick demonstration of how to download the Hybrimin information into FeedbankManager. Starting FeedbankManager, the first thing we have to do is set up the map information to have a translation table between Hybrimin data and AMTS FeedbankManager data. To do this, here in Settings, under Settings and Preferences, we'll click on Set Component Mapping for XML. Happily, we only have to do this once. The already filled out mapping file I'm showing here was created by Caroline with the help of our German distributor and Hybrimin support. Please contact us at support@agmodelsystems.com if you need help to know the special conditions within a Hybrimin file. In the first two columns are the AMTS nutrient names and units. These are set up by the program. You need to enter in the last three columns, the imported components, imported units, and a conversion equation if that is necessary. You can see that the dry matter from Hybrimin is 10 times the dry matter percent of the AMTS. So there's a conversion equation of divide by 10 in that column. Also, you can see the imported TDN is exported as fed, so it is divided by the dry matter to get a percent dry matter basis. AMTS can help you set up this map. Once you've mapped all the nutrients, close the mapping screen by clicking down here at the X. This method is consistent throughout the program when working in other windows. When you have the map set, you can import ingredient data. To import ingredient data, go to Feedbank at the top menu and Import Data. From the Select Type drop-down, choose Hybrimin XML. Click on the yellow folder icon to navigate to the file that has the data that you want to import. You could have multiple feeds in one file. In this example, I have only one feed in one file. Hybrimin will allow you to have multiple languages. In this case, just one language is shown. Now, we need to select a mapping file. Click on the folder icon again and select that map file that we just created. Click on the Load button to load whatever feed mills you want to put this data into by ticking the box next to the mill name and click the Load button. The first time you are setting up a feed, you have to match the feed that you are importing to an existing feed in the database because you're not going to have every single nutrient in the imports that you do in the FBM database, and so you have to create an overlay feed. Again, you only have to do this once. Click the blue Match Missing Feeds located down here in the left corner. The Matching Feed dialog automatically comes up. Click over to the right on the magnifying glass to bring up feeds to select for the overlay. From the list, choose a like feed. Click on the check mark here to confirm, and again on the check mark here to confirm and close this dialog. Then we want to click the feed bank you are importing, and now you can import that feed and all its nutrients. Next, I'm going to bring in a feed that already exists. I repeat the same steps, those being import data, select the Hybrimin XML, click on the folder icon. I'm going to choose maize. I'm going to confirm my language selection. Again, in this case I have only one. Click on the mapping file by clicking on the folder icon here. Then choose the desired mill. In this case, I only have AMTS. Then load the feed file by clicking here. You will see that the feed shows up here in this window. That will show what feeds will be imported. Tick the box to select the mill that you want to import to, in this case AMTS. Finally, you need to click down here on the import icon represented by the check. Now to import a mix. This time you choose Mixes from the menu. In the upper part of the screen there are icons. If you hover your cursor over each, you will see which one is meant to represent the Import Mixes action. Click on that. An Import Mixes screen will pop up. Choose Hybrimin from the type download. Again, using the folder icon, navigate to the XML file. I will choose this Close-Up 2.0. You can have many mixes in the same file. I chose just one. Select the mixes that you want to see. Click on the check to import and then close this pop-up. You can now edit this mix or just review the formulation. You can also export the mix as a formula to the AMTS products. Here you can see the mix specifications and the formula. As the FBM manager, you can also control what the end user can see. You can have them see the specifications and the formula, or just see the specifications and not the formula. More information on setting up those permissions is available in the FeedbankManager videos. If you are not already a FeedbankManager user, you can get a free trial of FBM with Hybrimin download. There is no extra charge for the new functionality. If you are an existing user, you will need the newest version of AMTS.FBM, version 3.1.0.91. As with all our trials, you get 30 days of a full working version from our website for free. Just create an account for new users, or log into your existing account and click on the trial button. For more information, you can contact support at agmodelsystems.com. Thank you.